with another lesson. Hopefully you've enjoyed the one so far. Obviously, we're just trying to touch on lots of different things so you learn the basics so that you can take control of your fitness, your health and your nutrition. Before we start, please can you follow this course if you're enjoying it, leave me a review, it would really help the channel out, and if you have anything that you'd like me to touch on, just let me know in the comments below. So, obviously the title of this lesson is we're going to talk about dieting strategies, because no doubt everyone here has heard of different types of diet. So whether that be keto diet, carnivore diet, low carb, no sugar, all of that jazz, you've all heard of them because we see them in the media every day. We're targeted by adverts and so on and so forth. But what I want to talk about today is dieting strategies, regardless of what they are. Sorry, my hands are all over the place today. Regardless of what they are, they're all trying to achieve the same thing. And by the same thing, I mean what we talked about in the previous video about the fundamentals of nutrition. So they're basically, all they're trying to do, whatever diet is trying to create the calorie deficit or the negative energy balance. Because remember, the only way that you can lose the fat that's on your body is through a negative energy balance. So as you know, there's lots of different ways to create this negative energy balance. So for example, keto. If you follow a ketogenic diet, which basically means you eat no carbs, you just eat fats and protein, and you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. The same goes for a low-fat diet. So if you completely cut out fat and you just eat carbohydrates and protein, and that puts you in a calorie deficit or a negative energy balance, you will lose weight. And importantly, it is really important that you understand that if you have failed at a diet in the past, it is not based on your ability to do something. Okay, granted, if you stopped going to the gym and started eating pizza every night, probably not the best choice. However, sometimes the diet cannot be the right fit for the person who's trying to diet. For example, if I tried to follow keto diet, I would fail. Simple as that. Just like I can do intermittent fasting on some days and be perfectly fine with it, whereas you or someone else might be completely different. What's actually a bit sad about kind of dieting and nutrition is that lots of different people are very emotionally invested in the diet that they follow. So we've all kind of seen the meme of the angry vegan who tries to make everyone go vegan. And that is somewhat true. So I guarantee some of you have some friends who follow certain types of diet, for example, intermittent fasting, and they say it is the only way to lose weight. It is the only way that they've ever been able to lose weight. And importantly, the last bit of that statement is the key part. It's the only way that they have been able to lose weight because all the other diets don't necessarily fit with their lifestyle, their needs, their wants and desires. And importantly, I'm not saying that one diet is best or one diet is bad. We've just got to remember the overarching goal of every diet is to put you in a calorie deficit. What I would say, however, is for some of these strategies, I would argue they are not necessarily a lifestyle or a long-term strategy for weight management and health. For example, I'm going to go back to the ketogenic diet. Keto means basically you can't eat carbs. So for example, if you go out to a social occasion, a birthday, you go out for pizza, you go out for a burger and fries, are you going to turn down eating that food because of your diet? Are you going to turn down eating that food because you are keto? For lots of people, that is not a fair option to put them in. No one wants to miss out on social occasions because of their diet that they've chosen to lose weight or to live their lifestyle. And obviously with certain diets, all it takes is for you to not adhere to it for a day because you went to that social occasion and then you are no longer in that diet. So what do I recommend? So like I spoke about in the Fundamentals of Nutrition lecture or seminar or lesson or whatever you want to call it, I think, and what has worked best with my clients is understanding nutrition so that you can understand what's in your food through calorie counting to start with. Bear with me here. Because by counting calories, you begin to understand what's in your food, the makeup of your food. Is it a fat? Is it a carbohydrate? Is it a protein? What foods are higher calorie? What foods are lower calorie? And this way you begin to kind of be able to auto-regulate your eating habits on a day-to-day basis. Of course, I'm not saying that you need to calorie count forever. However, I think calorie counting gives you the freedom to be able to make informed decisions on the food you eat, and importantly, it allows you to go to social occasions because you understand the science, the mathematics behind the thermodynamics of the way your body uses food and calories and its form of energy. So once you've kind of learnt and understood how to count calories and what's in your foods, by all means, you don't have to calorie count every day, but the fundamentals, the basics, the kind of education you've received from that process will allow you to eat more intuitively across the day, and would probably set you up for better weight management in the future. Of course, obviously, if you're watching this course, you probably want to transform your body or loosen body fat or build some muscle, probably loosen body fat. Calorie counting is the most accurate way of doing that, because we know exactly what we're putting in our body. We're weighing out the foods, we're scanning barcodes, we know exactly the calorie amount of what is going into our body, and then we can literally dictate our energy balance, which, like I said in the last lecture, is the biggest determining factor on our body composition or your ability to lose fat. So what I would like you to do this week is to track a food diary. So down below in the comments, down below in the community section, I'm going to upload a food diary that you can all download, and I would like you to either, one, write it down manually, so write down everything you eat, all the meals, if you can, how much of the food you ate, or two, track everything on MyFitnessPal. So I will be doing a tutorial on MyFitnessPal, in case you're a bit nervous about that and you don't necessarily know what you're doing. However, this is probably the easiest way in the way I would recommend, because they've got a huge database and you can literally just type in the food that you're eating and then write the amount, and it will track the calories, the macronutrients as well. So what I'd like us to do is track a food diary for a week, and then we're going to work out how many calories we eat in a week. Then we're going to look at how much we're eating in the week and compare it to what the maintenance calories and the dieting calories were from the week previously, where we used the spreadsheet to calculate our calorie maintenance and then our calorie deficit. Again, if you have any questions, just let me know in the community section below, and don't forget to follow for more fitness content.